Hey everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about solar tax credits. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Your solar system must be installed by a qualified solar contractor in order to qualify for the tax credit. And it's important to note that the tax credit only applies to the cost of the system itself, not to installation or labor costs. In order to get the full 30% tax credit, your system must be installed before December 31st, 2020. After that, the tax credit will drop down to 26% for systems installed in 2021, 22% for systems installed in 2022, and 10% for systems installed in 2023. The solar tax credit reduces your income tax in exchange for going solar. The ITC allows homeowners and business owners who have purchased and installed solar photovoltaic PV energy generation systems in 2022 or will do so before 2033 to claim a federal tax credit equal to 30% of the overall cost of the system's components, installation, and associated fees during the year of installation. A tax credit is a one-for-one dollar amount reduction from income tax that you would have paid without the credit. If your solar PV system costs $20,000 and you claim the ITC at 30%, you will owe $6,000 less in income tax for the year, effectively lowering the system's total cost to $14,000. As the new law currently stands, if the amount of tax you owe for the year you become eligible is less than the credited amount, you can roll the difference over to the following year. The ITC will lower to 26% in 2033 and again to 22% in 2034. The credit will be eliminated at the end of that year if it doesn't receive another extension. Can you use this credit if you also use other federal energy tax credits? Yes. The new law also includes an improved non-business energy property credit, which covers other qualifying efficiency upgrades such as Energy Star certified exterior windows, Energy Star certified exterior doors, air sealing insulation, upgraded electrical circuit panels, and heat pumps. You can claim both credits on your federal return, either in the same year or different years, depending on when the installations are completed. How do I claim the solar tax credit? If you meet the eligibility requirements to receive the solar tax credit, you'll need to complete and include Form 5695 with your federal tax return for the tax period in which the PV system is first installed and made operational. How much can you save with solar tax credits? That's a great question. As of this writing, the tax credit for solar installations is worth 30% of the system cost with no maximum limit. So if you were to install a $10,000 solar system, you'd be eligible for a $3,000 tax credit. Keep in mind that this is an incentive offered by the U.S. government, so the rules and regulations can change at any time. But as of now, the tax credit is still in effect, and it's one of the biggest incentives for going solar. What's the procedure for claiming solar tax credits? When you are ready to claim your solar tax credits, you should follow this procedure. Find the Solar Investment Tax Credit ITC form. This form is available online and is used to claim the federal tax credit. You will need to submit this form when you file your taxes. Fill out the form with all the required information, including your solar installation expenses and proof of purchase documents, such as utility bills and warranties. Submit the completed form with your taxes. Once approved, you will receive a check for the amount of money you are eligible for in terms of credit. Don't forget to keep track of all your documents related to the ITC, as these could be subject to an audit later on, and you'll need them in order to prove your eligibility for the credit. These are just a few steps that need to be taken when claiming solar tax credits, but they're essential if you want to take advantage of this great opportunity for saving some money on energy costs in the long run. Other tips for getting the most out of your solar tax credit. When it comes to taking advantage of your solar tax credit, there are a few other tips and tricks you can keep in mind. First, make sure you maximize your system's efficiency by properly insulating and weatherizing your home so that it requires less energy to heat and cool. This will lower your energy costs over time and increase the returns from the solar tax credit. Also, if you're able to purchase your solar array outright, do so. It will help maximize the return on the tax credit since you don't have to pay financing fees associated with a lease or loan. Additionally, Make sure that you take into account any local incentives such as property tax exemptions, as these could further reduce the upfront costs associated with installing a solar array. Finally, always consult with a certified accountant or financial advisor prior to claiming a solar tax credit to ensure that you're making the best decision for your specific situation. Who can get the solar tax credit? It's available to all taxpayers for their primary or secondary residence located in the U.S. Taxpayers of any income level can take advantage of it. You can use it whether you itemize your taxes or take the standard deduction. Keep in mind, though, that the solar tax credit is available only if you purchase a solar system. If you lease one, you can't take advantage of the credit. The same applies if you are a member of a power purchasing cooperative. However, if you are a tenant stakeholder in a co-op, you can claim credit for your portion of the purchase. You can also claim credit for your portion of the purchase of a community-owned solar system. Eligibility for the solar tax credit. You could be eligible to receive the ITC on your federal tax return if the following statements are true. Consult your tax accountant to ensure your eligibility and for exception information. The PV system is an original, new installation, or it is operational for the first time. You own the system outright or have financed the parts and installation with a loan. You aren't leasing the system or paying anyone for the energy created by the system. You're claiming the credit based on the cost of the PV system, its components, installation, and fees. Items and appliances that operate on the created energy aren't included in this tax credit. Frequently asked questions on solar tax credits. If you're curious about solar tax credits and how they could benefit you, there are some common questions that people have. Do I have to owe taxes to take advantage of the credits? No. Taking advantage of the tax credit does not mean you owe taxes. Depending on the size of the credit and your tax situation, the credit may reduce your taxes owed or result in a refund. Are solar tax credits transferable? Yes, you can transfer any unused solar energy tax credits to another filer, provided that person qualifies for the same credit amount as what is being transferred. Is it possible to get a refund on state solar tax credits? Possibly. It depends on which state you live in and what type of credit is available. Some states offer more generous incentives than others, so be sure to check with your state's Department of Revenue for their guidelines. Understanding solar energy savings starts with understanding how these credits work. So hopefully this guide has been helpful in addressing some of your questions about solar tax credits. Conclusion. SoCal Edison customers are eligible for a variety of solar tax credits. Learn more about the different solar tax credits available and find out how you can start saving money on your energy bill today. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video informative and helpful. Don't forget to check out our other videos on renewable energy and subscribe to our channel for more content. Remember, solar tax credits can help you save money on your energy bills, so be sure to look into them. Until next time, stay green and stay informed.